say briefly is about family and grandmas and my mom's mom. I never met my dad's mother, who died before I was born, who actually also had Alzheimer's. So it's always sort of something in my dad's mind, and so I feel for you. I'm sorry to hear that someone here is dealing with that. Um, but my the flip side was my mom's mom was probably also one of the smartest women I've ever met, who maybe didn't have the college education or the fancy letters or or the opportunities that we now have, of course. But she was so smart, and just the memories I mainly have of her is we would watch Jeopardy together. And so my mom and her and I, she lived in the city, but we spent a lot of time together because my mom worked, so I was always there. And anyway, and she would just know everything, and I just don't understand how she knew everything. It could be science, it could be history, literature, and she just knew it. It was a rare thing she didn't know my mom knew, because my mom is also very well read and just does the crossword puzzle. And I don't know. I can go to college for another 8 years. I still won't be able to do a crossword puzzle. I don't know how people do it. I don't know if it's a brain thing, but anyway. But that was my grandmother. She did the crossword puzzle. Even the day before she passed away, we were in her hospital bed, in her hospital room. She was lying in her bed, and Jeopardy was on, and she, of course, got Final Jeopardy, and that's really sort of my final memory of her. Even though I was actually blessed enough to be with her when she passed away, my mom and I were both there. My mom was at the hospital, and she called me, and I just left work, said sorry everybody, like literally walked out of a patient's room and just left. And we were very blessed to all be together. But I don't want to remember her dying. I want to remember her the night before getting Final Jeopardy. And I'm probably, look at me, I'm even talking more than Brenda. But there's one final little thing with spiritual connections. I Not as much now, but when the children were younger, I would have these vivid dreams of my grandmother being with my children. Just simple, stupid stuff, sitting in the living room while they played blocks or something. But it felt really, really like she was there. I mean, and I know I'm a science person. I know, oh, that's not possible, but I kind of don't really feel like that's not possible. I really feel, she is there, and hopefully, my kids can be half as smart as her. She was brilliant.
Thank you so much, Hillary. Thank you for that. The thought of how our history, that our grandparents can be with us. And definitely African spiritual traditions believe that our ancestors are with us, and that that ancestral, love, protection is there for us, for our children. So I definitely think that grandma is watching over your little ones. And without evidence to the contrary, why not believe that? Especially if it brings you comfort, why not believe that? Until we know for sure, then I'm going to go with our ancestors are there for us and protecting us and loving us, even from the other side.